But if you want to buy a cold iron point, then I would assume you just open PoE trade and buy one. There is so many in the game that they actually start selling them. That's actually my Exile, dude, but no. It's his map, his loot, I don't care. Making the big trades. The big boy currency, see? Big boy currency. Okay, let's go. Come on! Easy currency! Three, two, one, and out of currency. I cannot even get close to him. Oh, his blade vortex steps went off. This is our chance. Hey, ball blade vortex. Die. Die. Yes. Die. Yeah. Do it. Yes. 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 Do it easy. There it is, Headhunter. Wait, this is a cold iron point dagger. Nice, we just got our weapon for Saurus fight, like right before Saurus. Nice boss, dude. Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. Today, update number 4 of the league, update number 2 of this character, day 3 of PoE 312 Heist League is done. And oh boy, I was very productive today. So remember when I said yesterday that I would like to like skip Heist completely for today and just purely map, see if I can get the Awakener going. So the challenges for today was like completing all white tier maps, completing or at least pushing into the yellow tier maps, 20 watchstones, Saurus plus kill footage, and 1 high tier done. Which doesn't really make sense because if you want to have 20 watchstones, you obviously have more than 1 high tier done. And guess what? We've done everything. So we've done the 20 watchstones, we have Saurus killed on Awakener 5. The footage is after this, update video, basically, at the end of the video. It was actually a deathless run. I did not actually update my gear at all, so we are still wearing the Worm Smolt, and I never thought that I'm going to take Worm Smolt into the Saurus fight, but hey, today we did it. So yeah, it was actually just to cap my resistance a little bit. I think without... Yeah, see? I need my strength, I need the intelligence, I need the cold resistance, dude. Worm Smolt is just such a good belt, so... This is, I actually praise the Worm Smolt. Like, what should I say? It's actually really good. So, then, what did I change on the build? It's still the same gems, it's still the same items. The only thing I changed was the anointment, so I'm now having Dirty Techniques. That's the one on the bottom side here, with some damage over time multiplier, poison duration, and poison you inflict deal 5% faster. Pretty nice note over here. It doesn't require any golden oil, so it's affordable as well. And then on the other part, I bought 3 jewels that I was mentioning yesterday. Then I was actually skipping all the jewels because I didn't want to buy some. So I bought all of these 3 at like 20 chaos, between 20 and 30 chaos. The main focus is life and damage over time multiplier. I did thought that the spell damage while dual wielding is cool because I'm dual wielding and I get spell damage, and spell damage makes my blade vortex deal more damage. Which is true, but it does not affect my poison damage. It's probably the same as bleeding builds where the attack physical damage does not scale your bleed damage as well, because it's just about the base damage or something like that. I don't really know, doesn't really matter. I thought that spell damage is nice, so I bought these ones, but they were the same price, so life and damage over time multiplier starts at about 20 chaos. I got 3 of those now, plus the anointment, and that's pretty much it. Same flask setup, same gems, everything the same. I did add a second cold iron point dagger for single target, but fun fact, I did not buy it. I was considering buying one, but like right before the last Conqueror, before spawning Saurus, actually dropped one. So yeah, I was just keeping that one for the single target now, which is a nice upgrade because these cost like 90, 95 chaos at the moment, which is roughly 1 exalt. If you're wondering what is this overlay here, this is the awakened PoE trait macro. So, what else can I tell about the build? There's not a lot of changes. I went from level 83 to level 91, almost level 92. This build is super fast, and since I'm wearing the same gear as yesterday, where I was running tier 1 and tier 2 maps, now I'm running with the same gear, tier 16 maps, corrupted, because I was still doing the bonus of these, so all the rare on Awakener 5, now tier 16, corrupted. And what was it, like, one of those maps were like 8 modded, so it does work. It's surprising for me as well. It's the first time I'm actually playing Blade Vortex Poison as a League starter. I did play it in the past with like, I don't know, like 15 to 20x gear, which I call budget, but never as League starter. And I'm like super like curious. No, not curious. What is the right word here? Fascinated. I don't know. Like, it's insane that this build runs that low budget, basically, and is doing all content. I don't really need the 6-link, I think, so a 5-link would be fine. The most important thing are those cold iron point daggers, because they are hiring your blade vortex. So I don't even have quality on any of my gems. Well, I actually do on the blade vortex, because I bought it with level 1 and 20 quality, but the rest are just level 20 and 0. And what I'm going to do now, since I have to like spawn the Conquerors again and spawn the next Saurus on Awakener 6 then tomorrow, I'm actually using this vendor recipe where you just have 1 GZP plus your level 20 gem, and if you vendor those, it basically converts your level 20 support gem into a level 1 20% quality, right? So you're saving up a lot of currency, and this makes the gem a lot more valuable, because now I can actually, since I manually leveled all of these gems to level 20 myself, I now just need 20 GZP or something, or 24, and I'm going to convert all of my level 20 0 gems into 120 and level them up again, and then we'll have a lot more damage. Obviously, in the start it's a little bit rough, because, I mean, my Blade Vortex is still level 20, but all the other stuff, Herald of Agony, Malevolence, like all the stuff will get reduced to level 1 again, but it's not a problem. A couple of, what's it called, Blood Aqueducts run, for example, and then a couple low-tier maps, 2 or 3 mid-tier maps, and then all my gems should be like level 15 or 16 again, so I will not even feel a difference. But once I get the gems to level 19 again, then we definitely gonna have more damage overall because of all the quality gems. One thing I want to mention here, because I hear that, or I read it quite often on stream, is what do I think about alternate quality gems for this build? What do I think about cluster jewels on this build? And definitely worth, just saying, definitely worth. I did not check any of the alternate quality, because this is my League starter and I don't care about it, okay? The same with cluster jewels. This should be a budget build, and if I'm now adding more and more currency into this character, as well as the cluster jewels, I don't think I need that, okay? Dude, I'm killing Awakener 5 now with the fucking Worm Smolt and some really trash 1 Chaos item that was yesterday 1 Chaos. You probably get those for like 1 Alchemy right now. Like, really shitty gear, and it's not a problem. And so I don't really want to spend my time and trying to get some nice cluster jewels going. There are a lot of good cluster jewels. I think I mentioned them in the video last week when I made this build guide, basically. I don't have a Watcher's Eye Jewel. I just dropped the Thread of Hope, actually. So this was... Holy shit. This was actually my drop that I just had on the Saurus, which is surprisingly good rolled. It's not perfect, but it's good rolled, and it's exactly what I need, what I plan to do. That I just take the Heart of Oak, then the Revenge of Hunter, so I can save those 2 points, and also take the Swift Venom, so I'm actually increasing my damage even further. It was kind of lucky that I actually got this one, and yeah, super happy with that one. Will change in a bit, like after the video probably. Good. What else is to add? Nothing too fancy, actually. I did actually take all those rest notes now with the jewel slot, so I am free to swap out some of the gear, because I'm like 40 over rest over here. So I have options enough to do something. So basically, at the moment, what is my priority? Resetting all the gems and level them up again. And then I will just keep on with this gear, because at the moment, I actually converted my Exalt into Chaos just to buy maps, because this is the hardest part, I think. So we're on a point now where I need to have 4 Watchstones in a region, right? To get the next Conqueror spawning and to kill the next Saurus and Awakener 6 and 7 and 8. But the problem is those maps that I'm missing here, which is here the Vault map, Corrupted Rear, like the base maps are somewhere between 15 and 20 Chaos per map. So with my 90 Chaos that I have currently, I can maybe afford like 3 or 4 maps. And this is why I always pay so much attention to get my Atlas objectives completed. So I'm only 24 maps for the entire completion, right? So there's only those big maps here, like Dunes map and Val Temple map and stuff like that is over here. So I'm looking forward to maybe be able to do that tomorrow or in the next 2 days, but I think maximum next 2 days, and then I should be done with my league start. I should have my 154 of 154 and the Saurus kill on Awakener 8, basically. I would say I will leave you now with the footage or the kill of Saurus that I just made, and this was actually deathless. I mean, I gotta admit, I do have quite some knowledge about the fight, I would say, and that makes it a lot easier. I'm not really that like super nervous or something like, oh my god, it's Saurus, I'm scared to fail. So none of that, actually. Let's just take a look real quick over here. We have now today, basically, day number 4. What is actually the goal? The thing is, I did already clear all white tier and all yellow tier maps, right? So the thing is, with the sustain here, I do have quite a lot of maps until somewhere tier 13, right? There's just 1 or 2 maps here that I'm probably going to finish tomorrow. There's nothing even too fancy here. And then it's about tier 14, 15, and 16. And this is where they're really expensive. We're talking about 20 chaos per map. And then you have to, like, corrupt it, valid to actually get the bonus objective going. And it's also likely that it's going to break, you know, that it actually converts into something that you cannot run, which is like, I don't know, like no region is shit, for example, or Fist Reflect or something like that. This will kill you, or it will actually transform into a map that you already ran, and this is actually even worse on that part. We have almost all unique maps done. There's just the Hall of Grandmasters and the Exton's Nightmare missing, so these are all like small things that I want to do today. But the thing is, I don't really think that I need to write something down. It's basically, it's just the end push now, okay? This is basically the end push. We are talking about Awakener 8 Saurus, 32 Watchstones, and actually 154 of 154 Atlas completion. Once I got this one going, this is basically then the end of the league for me, or it's not the end of the league start, basically, right? But this is something I'm going to do tomorrow or in the next 2 days. Hopefully I can finish it tomorrow, but I don't think so because it's going to be super expensive to get the last of the maps going. But we're gonna see. Maybe we're lucky with the map sustain and we're actually able to push towards the Awakener 8. And the Awakener 8 kill would be the best thing that could happen here with this build. And if not, like, if the character is too weak, I need to find a way to actually improve it on a tighter budget. So it's not a big deal, so you can actually replicate that and also enjoy the build as much as I do. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Ooh. I'm actually nervous, dude.
How are your maps?
I'm actually nervous.
Did you really think this would work?
Never ever thought that I will take a Worm Smolt up to Cyrus encounter just to be rest kept on cold dress.
Is flicking a
And hey, I need the strength, right? Pretty much the same as Headhunter, you know, with the stats. But hey, at least we found a second cold iron point, so that's pretty good. Look at the sick gear, dude. Look at this sick gear, dude. Insane.
What's this? A real challenge? You finally caught my attention.
Ah, easy. Good that I didn't reset my gems yet.
The others found strength in their projections. They became reliant on them. I am not so foolish. Die. Be silent. Die.
Hey, that was delayed. I call hacks. He beamed before he was actually saying die.
Is life really interesting enough to warrant all this pain? Low on mana. There's only horror.
Hey, come on, that's not even hard. Wormsy hyper carry. So, last phase. Oh god. Now, these. That wasn't even hard, dude. Dude, worm COP. I tell you, worm COP. What is this? This is very large. Wait, is this the one that I actually want to have for my build? Wait a second. Yeah, it's exactly what I need to get this one, and to get the Swift Venoms. Is good.